Bible study this week is about the restless prophet, lesson 12. Who else could that be but the reluctant prophet Jonah, who was told to go preach in Nineveh, but ended up in the belly of a big fish? You know the story, but this is one of those examples in the Old Testament that we shouldn't overlook as we try to find rest in God for ourselves. Our study of Jonah helps us see how he turned out to be a restless prophet. We read about why Jonah ran away from God's rest, how God gave Jonah rest in the belly of a big fish, when the city of Nineveh found rest in God through Jonah's preaching, and why Jonah so often missed having rest for himself. Jonah probably wasn't the most gifted of God's prophets, but God used him whenever Jonah chose the right, loving thing to do for others. Allowing the sailors to throw him overboard showed that he cared about their survival from the terrible storm. That sacrificial act was followed by his choice to go to the dangerous city of Nineveh, as God was calling him to do. We can see glimpses of Jesus everywhere in this story. Even the 3 days in the belly of the fish was how long Jesus would be in the grave after he was crucified. We cannot allow our compassion and mercy to wither up and die like the plant at the end of Jonah's story. Having love in our hearts is the only way to keep resting in God and not be like the restless Jonah. Read the book of Jonah this week. It's only 4 chapters. Next week, our last study on this topic of rest will show us the ultimate rest. Now that's really something to look forward to. So have a good Sabbath. I'll see you next week.